Up next, the Corona II Xtreme. Stick around. Hi, welcome back. My name is Jose Macias. We are in Alamo Music in downtown San Antonio. If you have any questions or like what you see, please visit our website at alamomusic.com. And today we have the Corona II Xtreme. Beautiful accordion, I might say. And if you've been watching any of these videos, we usually start right here at the top when we're talking about the accordion. Why? Just because of the way it sits, right, and the way it presents itself. So once again, let's start here at the buttons. And like I said, we have an extra 3. So this one does not have 31, it has 34. Right? So it has this beautiful celluloid color. And it has a nice little like decal here of the Corona. So it lets you know what you're playing in case you forgot. And what I like too, it has this cool little groove, right? So your thumb kind of sits in here. It usually, back in the day, even not so long ago, some might still have them, they used to have your thumb strap here. But a lot of times that's not used much anymore, at least within like the HOHNER Conjunto, which is what I play, Norteño too, I guess, a little bit as well, just because of where we are in the part of the world, right? So it doesn't have that. So it has this nice little groove so your thumb can kind of sit in. Fear not, we also notice that it is a wooden keypad. So the Coronas, the entry-level sort of Coronas, and I say entry-level because it's just the Corona II, those start off with a plastic keyboard. But I think this adds to the extreme factor in the fact that it is a great sturdy keypad, nothing you have to worry about in any sense of the word. So durable, it's going to last for years. And like I said, it has this great little groove in there, so perfect for your thumb to kind of lay in there as you're playing. The keyboard also features, if we notice, these black pearl buttons, which are a great touch. I wouldn't say they make you play any better or any faster, but they're aesthetically, they're beautiful. And I will say this, us accordion players, a lot of times we really do appreciate these touches, and we even go through the trouble of changing them ourselves. So I really appreciate HOHNER doing this in the factory. So thank you, HOHNER. I appreciate that. And moving here, we notice that it's just a grill. And I say that because the Corona Xtreme used to come with registers, right? And what are registers? They're the buttons that are right here. It used to come with 3 and with 5. Actually came with 5. But here, no, they moved on, right? So they've kept this kind of standard, no switches, 34 buttons. And the closest thing, I will say, the closest thing to the registers, if you do want that sort of compact feel, 34 buttons, would be the HOHNER Italiano Anacleto line. That would be the next best option if you're looking for those registers, and that one comes in 5. So sorry, they don't happen, those have been discontinued. And then here we have the bellow straps, and like the Corona II does, it has the same thing, but this one has like extra stenciling, so I guess that adds to the extreme part of it, right? So there we go with that. And then here, let's go to the bellows, right? Bellows are just traditional. Here you have just your traditional sort of like orange on the inside, but this one has, instead of the gold, it has black tape. So that also kind of separates it from the traditional Corona. Like I said, here we also have a back pad, which is great because speaking of the bellows, this really does protect the bellows. And as we take them off here, if you buy a Corona, you'd have to add this on yourself. So here, you know, it has the hardware, once again. The hardware is present. The hard work is done for you. So there's that. And like I said, this back pad is what it's called. It protects the bellows, and usually when you're playing, right, these don't come with it. I have them on mine because I put them on myself, and I do that in an effort to protect the bellows, because if you don't have one of these, this tends to wear out, and the bellows in and of itself are kind of expensive. So it's something that eventually you'll maybe have to replace the bellows, right? But this really prolongs the life of the bellows. So it's a great add-on. So I really appreciate that. Thank you very much, HOHNER. So now we move on to the bass side, right? And here we have the bass strap, and it has this sort of, which is kind of ever present in the Coronas too. So it's only natural that the Corona Xtreme would stick to this. It has a sort of adjustable bass strap here for, you know, different size of people, different hands, whatever, you can adjust it. Let's say you want a little looser, a little tighter. I like mine a little snug, so I really do appreciate this. And then it has this cool little stenciling here. And this one is in the key of F, B flat, E flat, or as we say in Spanish, key of Fa, right? This one, the Corona II, does come with the bass buttons. So for you traditionalists, or for those who just like to have them, fear not, this one comes with the basses. Now that we've given it a once over, let's hear it. So now that we played it, what do we think? How did it sound? Well, I will say this, in comparison to the other Coronas, and it's only natural because this is in the Corona line, right? I would say this compares closer to the Corona Classic or even the C2, and I would say just because of the wooden keypad, because just something about a wooden keypad, it just feels a lot sturdier, I think. Even the action, if you notice here, it's really, really low, so there's not a lot of play between your fingers and the actual keypad. I think it probably makes for a little bit of smoother playing and maybe even a little bit faster. I don't know, maybe. But I would also say it's got compression is great, like any new accordion should be. I would say this too, that if you're beginning, for a beginner, this might not be the accordion for you. And I would say this because it has the extra 3 buttons at the bottom, and those they even trip up like professional people, right? So if you're like starting off, I wouldn't necessarily buy this. I would say maybe somebody who's a little seasoned already, this would be the accordion for you, and you want these extra 3 buttons to add more variety, right? Just a little more variety you're playing. But yes, if you're in the market for a Corona II with the extra 3 buttons here at the bottom, the Corona Xtreme is the one for you. Once again, my name is Jose Macias. Thank you for watching. If you want to purchase your very own Corona Xtreme, visit our website today at alamomusic.com. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you all next time.